You going? What are we supposed to be doing today?
Detailing the cars, mate.
Where are we supposed to do it, mate?
Right here, mate.
Why are we not doing it, mate?
Because the TVR's fucked.
Yeah, right. It's life. Just trickle charge.
Just on that trickle charge, mate.
Yep. Oh.
It's looking good though, man. It's looking real good. It's just unfortunate it's a big hunk of shite.
It is. Uh-oh. What's going on? Did you not know that TVR's batteries are in here, mate?
Nah, it's convenient.
2 hours later.
Are you still filming?
Yeah, mate.
Oh. Fuck! Yes.
2,000 years later.
Charging. See that?
Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Let's go, man. Alright, so here we go. Today to detail Mitchell's BMW M135i. Yep. We have got, first of all, just foam and pressure washer, 2-bucket method. Don't have any grit cars or anything like that, but that needs to come. Then we're going to move on, dry it off, clay kit. We just got Maguire's, just standard clay kit from Halfords. Used this a couple of times, it's pretty decent, comes with a decent amount of clay. Find that you can get maybe 5 or 6 out of one of these, and we've got a couple of cars we're just going to share it. My Audi S3, which we'll get done in another video. Then once we've clayed, favourite polish, favourite product probably to use on cars generally, Super Resin, Autoglym. We've both got Autoglym kits that we kind of often get for like presents and stuff as gifts because people know we're into it, but Autoglym stuff's class. And then if we've got time, we're going to move it into the garage if we can get rid of the TPR if it starts, and either glaze with wet mirror finish chemical guys, again real good stuff, and the high definition wax Autoglym. We'll see if we have time for that. So let's get started. Okay, so 2-bucket method, rinse and shampoo. We're using the Superguard acid rain neutralizing shampoo. Mate, that is content right there. Oh, that is sick content, bro. Yeah. Right, actually, let's get on. Come out pretty well. Hey, man. Hey, man. Come on. Right, so gonna clay now. Have you clayed your car before, Mitch? I think we played it once. That was just when I got it. I think we've had it. Got it in March, so had it for 4 months maybe.
Yeah,
so
I think we did. We clayed.
I think when we first
sometimes
did
when
it,
we clay it, we just like when it was new, just the wheel arches and bumpers, because that's obviously the bit that's going to get the most tar. That's what I find clay best for. You basically just break a bit, maybe like 50p bit off. It's quite strong stuff. Me and Mitch are both going to do it. You just roll it up, you use the quick detail that comes in the kit, or something that comes with like a lubricant, and you just basically take it. Let's just do a quick demo. We're just going to do it out in the rain and then we're going to move it into the garage, but basically you're spraying it on, getting a flat bit, and that's all you're doing. You're just basically light pressure, just moving it up and down the car. You feel it catching on little bits of tar, bird poo remnants that have like laid on the surface. If I do it in and around the wheel arch, we'll get a bit, and then we'll show you.
Just do that a panel at a time.
So obviously I've just kind of gone here, there and everywhere there, but we'll do a panel at a time so we know where we're at. We'll take half the car each, and then you can see what comes off. Then when you go on to polish it, it's unbelievably smooth. So claying is pretty quick because you can just fire over it. Decent.
Good.
Alright. So we got Autoglym Super Resin Polish. We've got a microfiber applicator, and just dabbing an even layer along the surface, just using light pressure, just swirling it in onto an even sort of haze, and then you leave that to bond for.
It's already done.
Leave that to bond for maybe half an hour or something like that. We're going to go and get some food. Yeah. Yeah.
So you're starting to buff off that resin that's been on for maybe 30 minutes, 45 minutes, just had some food. So just
clean microfiber towel with it. Very light pressure.
see that real clean paint underneath just coming right off there, man.
Alright, so got the Autoglym HD wax. This stuff comes with these two sponge applicators. You just dampen these up a little bit. Really lightly, just swirling it all around. And again, we'll probably leave this for a little bit to bond while we do the wheels. Just dressing the tyres and stuff. But this is probably, I find that this doesn't really improve the finish that much maybe, but it just seals it in and the beading and stuff's class. And it just means that what you've done with the super resin polish just lasts way longer.
Right, so that's the whole car finished with the wax. We've got it all over all the panels, so we're just about to start hitting up the alloys and the wheels. So we've got the wheel protector, and we've got the tyre dressing just here, which we're about to just start applying to that back alloy.
So, tyre dressing, this Autoglym one comes out white. Quite a lot of the ones I use are just like kind of like a clear gel, and I actually find them better. I'd say this isn't the best alloy dressing that I've used. It's a little bit more of like a natural finish rather than like that real glossy gel sort of thing. I tend to just put it on with like an old bit of sponge because it gets pretty gubbed anyway because it's just tyres. And just sweep it around the tyre wall. They say not to put it into the tread because it softens up the tread. I put it just on the edge there so it just looks good, but they say not to put it on like the whole tyre. And you would do this first, and then I'll clean up just with a cloth here. Just any excess and water, because this alloy protectant is like a sealant. You spray it on and it needs to settle on for about an hour, it says. But I find, see if you have brake dust and stuff in when you put it on, it actually means that the brake dust sticks even more, so you really need to make sure if you're using this stuff, it's not actually worth using unless the alloy is pretty perfect, which this one is. So this is just a really light sort of layer, and that's all I go for.